Hello to you from Creative Solace Studios. I'm Kathleen Arola-Johnson, and you are watching a 5 supplies in 5 minutes art tutorial. I have some other 5-minute art demonstrations where it's speeded up. This one is part of the series where I'll be describing what I'm doing. Our idea today is to use a background paper and stencils with an affirmation on the top of it. Our 5 supplies will be a background paper cut to the size of the journal. I am using a glitter cardstock. You could use any scrapbook paper or just paint a layer of paint back there. Next is heavy body acrylics, black and a color of your choice. I'll be using a stencil from the Tim Holtz collection with that. Then a little bit of white gesso for supply number 3. I'm not counting that stencil as a separate supply because I'm not leaving the stencil on the paper. 1 or 2 scrapbook papers that are different from the background and a Sharpie marker. So I count that as 5 supplies. Paper, paint, gesso, scrapbook paper, and marker. Let us start it off. First, I'll begin by gluing the background paper down to the back. You can get it the exact size if you glue it first and then cut it later, but just to make things a little bit quicker, I did prepare it and cut it to the correct size ahead of time. Once that's in place, I will start with the black heavy body acrylic, and I'm just going to move the stencil up and down till I get it to a place that looks good. There's many different ways to apply paint to stencils. Some people like to use brushes, sponges, makeup sponges. With this heavy body acrylic, because it's so thick, that like pasty, that I like to just use it right with my finger, and it comes out very dimensional in the stencils, almost like a paste. If you're doing this on your own, you can choose if you want to have the entire background covered with the stencil paint or just part of it. It's kind of a balance with stencils on how much paint to use. Usually I go pretty lightly, but with this heavy body acrylic, I kind of like it when it's thick and you can see the texture of it raised up from the background. Carefully lifting it off. Yes, nice and bold. I like that. Okay, so we have the background. I'm gonna wait with that accent colors of the paint, and we're about halfway through our time. I'm gonna go right to the affirmation. In this round part of the paper, I'm going to write I believe. And then you can choose what type of an affirmation you want to put under it. I'm going to put in me. I'm just varying the style of lettering. Usually I go more slowly with letters. I'm trying to go quick for this time limit. I do like to write the words before cutting or tearing the paper so I can know how much space they will take. I'm wanting to give that kind of a torn edge, but I'll keep that sharp edge on the top. And for our second paper, this one I'm planning to just have peek out from behind the first one. So I'm going to glue them together and then find a placement that looks good onto the background. I am down to 20 seconds, so I had high hopes that I could do it in the 5-minute goal, but I am going to go a couple seconds over. There's our alarm. Couple seconds over for some quick accent coloring. And then a touch of the white. I like to save the white for the end because it just makes everything pop and show up. Some people might like to let paint dry between layers, and sometimes I do, but I also like the look of smeared paint and how it mixes colors together a bit. I feel like it needs just a touch more. Where does it need it? All right, gotta go with a thumbprint because it needs another pop of red color in a couple places. There we go. Okay, now it's done.